What if I told you that the difference between where you are now and where you want to be isn't talent, luck, or some secret formula, but something far simpler? Today, we're talking about the one superpower that anyone can develop, costs absolutely nothing, and yet most people abandon within the first week. I'm talking about consistency. By the end of this video, you'll understand why consistency beats intensity every single time, and I'll give you a practical framework to actually build it into your life. Let's dive in. Here's a question. Would you rather have $1 million right now or a single penny that doubles every day for 31 days? Most people pick the million, but here's what happens with that penny. Day 10, you'd have about $5. Day 20, only $5,000. You'd feel like an idiot for not taking the million, right? But on day 31, that penny becomes over $10 million. This is the compound effect, and it's exactly how consistency works in real life. Small actions, repeated over time, create exponential results. But here's the catch. Most people quit on day 10 when they've only got $5 to show for it. Let's look at James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. He started his blog in 2012, writing 2 articles every Monday and Thursday. No one read them. For months, his audience was maybe 50 people, but he didn't stop. 5 years later, he had hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Today, over 2 million people read his newsletter, and his book has sold over 15 million copies. Or take the YouTube channel MrBeast. Jimmy uploaded his first video in 2012 when he was 13 years old. For years, literally years, his videos got barely any views, but he uploaded consistently, learning and improving. It took him about 6 years before he started going viral. Now he's one of the biggest creators on the planet. The pattern is clear. Consistency turns ordinary actions into extraordinary results. But you have to stay in the game long enough to see it work. So if consistency is so powerful, why does everyone struggle with it? Why do we start strong on January 1st and give up by January 15th? There are 3 main reasons. First, we're terrible at estimating effort. We think we can go from never exercising to working out 2 hours a day, from never writing to finishing a novel in a month, from broke to millionaire in 90 days. We set these massive, intimidating goals, and then when reality hits, when we realize it's actually hard and progress is slow, we quit. We mistake our motivation for ability. But here's the flip side. We massively underestimate what's possible over years of consistent effort. We can't imagine the person we'd become if we just showed up every single day for 5 years. Think about it. If you wrote just 300 words a day, that's like 2 paragraphs, you'd have a 100,000-word book in a year. If you learned 1 new coding concept every day, you'd be a developer in 6 months. If you saved $10 a day, you'd have over $3,000 by the end of the year. Small, boring actions compound into life-changing results, but we can't see it because we're obsessed with the overnight success story. And here's the biggest one. We think motivation is going to carry us through. It won't. Motivation is like a sugar rush. It feels great for about 20 minutes, then it crashes. Consistency isn't built on motivation. It's built on systems, routines, and identity. On making the behavior so automatic that you don't need to feel inspired to do it. You don't brush your teeth because you're motivated. You do it because it's just what you do. That's the level we need to get to with our goals. All right, so how do we actually do this? How do we become consistent? Here's a framework that actually works. First, start so small it feels ridiculous. I'm talking embarrassingly small. Want to build a reading habit? Start with 1 page a day. Want to exercise? Do 1 push-up. Want to meditate? 1 minute. Your ego will hate this. You'll think, 1 page? That's nothing. And that's exactly the point. You're not trying to achieve the goal right now. You're trying to build the identity of someone who shows up. James Clear calls this the 2-minute rule. Make your habits so easy it takes less than 2 minutes to do. Once it's automatic, you can scale up. But first, just show up. Second, use habit stacking. This is where you link your new behavior to something you already do every day. The formula is simple. After I do this existing habit, I will do this new habit. After I pour my morning coffee, I will write for 5 minutes. After I brush my teeth at night, I will read 1 page. After I sit down at my desk, I will do 10 minutes of language practice. By anchoring your new habit to something that's already automatic, you eliminate the hardest part, remembering to do it. Third, make it visible. Get a calendar and put an X on every day you complete your habit. This is the Seinfeld strategy. Don't break the chain. There's something psychologically powerful about seeing a streak. After 5 days, you don't want to break it. After 30 days, you'd feel genuinely bad stopping. After 100 days, it's just part of who you are. Use an app, a wall calendar, a spreadsheet, whatever works. Just make your consistency visible. And fourth, and this is crucial, never miss twice. Life happens. You'll have bad days, sick days, emergency days. That's fine. Missing 1 day doesn't break your progress. But missing 2 days, though, that starts a pattern. That's when a slip becomes a slide. So make this your rule. You can miss once, but never twice. If you miss Monday, you absolutely show up on Tuesday, even if it's just for 2 minutes. Protect the habit, not the outcome. Finally, shift your focus from outcomes to identity. Don't say, I want to lose 20 pounds. Say, I'm becoming someone who takes care of their body. Don't say, I want to write a book. Say, I'm becoming a writer. Every time you show up, you cast a vote for that identity. You're not trying to achieve something, you're becoming someone. And when it's part of who you are, consistency becomes effortless. Look, here's the truth about consistency. It's not sexy. It's not exciting. There's no hack, no shortcut, no secret sauce. It's just showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. But here's what happens when you do. 6 months from now, you'll look back and barely recognize the person you were. A year from now, people will start asking you for your secret. 5 years from now, you'll have achieved things that seem impossible right now. Not because you're more talented than everyone else, not because you got lucky, but because you understood something most people don't. Success isn't about the big moments. It's about the 1,000 small moments where you chose to show up when it would have been easier to quit. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one thing, just one, something small enough that you can do it every single day for the next 30 days. Write it in the comments below. Make that commitment public. And then do it. Show up tomorrow. Show up the day after. Miss once if you have to, but never miss twice. Because a year from now, you'll either wish you had started today, or you'll be grateful that you did. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building a better life. And remember, small actions, repeated consistently, create extraordinary results. Now go out there and be consistent. See you in the next video.